Video Boost is a new Pixel 8 Pro exclusive feature that was included with the December feature drop. It uses the power of Google's big server farms to really make your videos shine. Sometimes. Comparing the pre and post boosted videos, it's immediately apparent that the output video really looks far more vibrant and deals with the dynamic range much better. Contrast also gets a boost, and in general, colours just feel more solid. Video also comes out much more smooth and stabilised, but as we move around, focusing on the car, it really looks far more obvious than it should. Weirdly, just filming with the video boost toggle causes pans to be very awkward and forced, like it's trying to lock onto something. The boost really does bring out the reds and greens nicely here though. More dramatic light, like a nice sunset, really benefit from the extra pop too. But with the lower lighting conditions, the graininess starts to creep in. But this does get fixed when boosted. It also starts to become apparent that boosting changes the composition a little, where things drift a bit differently and the output shows a touch less empty sky. I'll leave a few more samples to just run, as it really highlights what Video Boost does in well-lit scenarios, paying close attention to the stuff like the increased stabilisation, the saturation of colours to really bring them out, the balance of the contrast, especially in the shadows, and the overall tweaking of the composition. But Video Boost isn't only about making things look prettier, as realistically, there are plenty of apps out there that can already tweak a well-lit shot and make it look better. The real magic is in the low-light stuff, and that becomes very obvious when you can see how much grain it's able to clean up. Twilight hours really make the most of the boost too, where it can brighten things up to almost look like it's still daytime, with only the softer hues giving things away. But once the sun is down entirely, it kicks into overdrive, locking onto as much ambient light as possible. It still does really well, transforming the original shot into something you can actually watch, working hard to boost the contrast and cut out that grainy noise. Even with limited light, the boosted video still comes out clearer. But you can also increase the exposure before shooting, as you could in normal filming. It works wonders with the noise, and does help to actually show a little detail under the moonlight. It's not all perfect though, as I sometimes prefer the original over the video boost, where it feels like it's just a bit brighter than it should be. Checking out the lights of the city side by side also make it look like a solid win for Video Boost, showcasing all those boosted features exceptionally. But it's a bit disingenuous, as while things do clearly improve, the original is often worse than what a standard capture yields if you simply didn't hit the Video Boost toggle. Comparing a standard capture and not the pre-processed video with the boosted one makes it look far less impressive, but it is still clearly better. Increasing the exposure up here works too, and really makes things look bright. A bit too bright, but that's on me for hitting the slider a bit too much. And this last oddity is yet another example where the original's just better than the boosted video, and it's just a bit bizarre. There are some issues to take on board while filming too. First of all, it can only use the main lens, and only up to 2x, so no ultra wide or 5x. Second, the files are absolutely huge, with capture split over 2 videos and storage saver not able to be used. The 10-second clip filmed as a standard video came in at around 64 megs, compared to Video Boost, clocking in at 356 megs combined, over 7 times larger. And these need to be uploaded to Google Photos so the server can start working its magic, which can take quite a while if you have a few. And if you transfer these files to an older pixel for upload, trying to get around those storage issues, the boosting process may never even complete. Once things are all uploaded and converted though, scrolling through your gallery on the same device tends to look a bit boring, as it initially displays raw footage, and only applies the magical corrections once selected. And pulling these boosted files is also a little difficult, as these are just RAWs. Lastly, the whole thing is a bit overly troublesome, with the Video Boost toggle not staying on, so each and every time you have to make sure it's enabled. But with those file sizes and the original footage's poor quality and lack of options, standard video mode seems to be the best option anyway, saving Video Boost for the most select and special night mode captures to really make it worthwhile.